box.
Would you like me to take you to a world where you can find a new talisman?
No. Also, maybe it's the blush lady. Gain a present. No. Why does there need to be a checkpoint? I'm not. I know you can die in at least one of the overworld. I don't know if you can die in this one. It's frog. See it do its poke. Alright, I'm satisfied. I think that guy's just dead.
Hi, Spyro. It's a good thing you're here. If you can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety, I'll be mighty grateful.
I forgot they make little sad faces when you get them.
The role of the spy.
Yep. We keep trying to figure out what animals some of these are, and they keep getting weirder. I don't know what these things in the diver suits are supposed to be.
The water workers have boxed up most of our baby turtles. The boxes are incredibly strong. With a more powerful flame breath, maybe you could break them open and release the turtles.
So what'd you get up to today, Blue?
What have I been up to? Not much. Mostly been supporting my mother. She's gonna go back. She went to the hospital today for a checkup. Now she's gonna go today for a treatment. She's already feeling better with stuff I suggested to her she should do, which is nice.
Alright.
Bro, you just... Someone's gonna be
What are
missing a
these
coat.
things? Dang it. Almost. Oh, there's one.
Blood's running out. It ran out.
I can't think of what these things could be. And yet again, I'm wondering, I don't know, last boxes.
There's a chef at the top of this ladder who wants to make soup out of our baby turtles. If you know how to climb, you could get up there and stop him.
That's a shame.
Eats babies.
Turtles.
You eat babies.
You ever actually had turtle? I've never had the opportunity.
No, I haven't. I haven't eaten lizard or any reptile.
I've had gator. It's actually quite delicious. It's like, hey Zoe, you'd be surprised how much meat's just in the tail alone. Everything's so much
Hey,
bigger when
Bubs.
you're little. I thought
Thank
this level
you,
was
young
longer.
dragon. The baby turtles will be safe up here. Please take this talisman as a
King
token of our
Gromit.
gratitude.
I missed my favorite level, Sunny Beach. That's not true. I have no feelings on Sunny Beach.
Is the implication that the turtles gonna sort of like grow their shells? Because those are babies and they clearly ain't got them.
It's like Koopa logic. Please get him
Oh
eventually.
yeah, don't worry about it then. Actually, I should probably find where the box is first.
I think the supercharged thing like gives Spyro physical pain.
It gives him like
Probably.
fireball. Yeah, I was bringing this up.
Fireball.
We keep trying to figure out what these animals are. What is this thing?
Sea eggplant.
Oh, there it is.
Dog, I got no clue.
So much bigger when
Ain't that the truth?
that was so small. I guess half of it's locked behind ladders.
Impressive! Most impressive. Please take this sacred, thingamajig as a token of our everlasting gratitude.
You ever feel like you got gypped, Spyro?
And it would only be a jip if they actually gave me something worthless. They probably think they're jipping me.
You kind of need to make like a chart of like, is the shit we're doing here good or not? Like, this one seems like a pretty net positive. You're saving some babies.
Yeah. Surely rescuing babies is good. Did I just roadrunner myself?
Ow.
Oh no, maybe it wasn't good. We reduced them to slave labor.
This is the second level in a row you're electrostatic shock torturing people. At the end. What the hell? That was a meaty croak.
There it is.
No. A lot of effort went into the fodder animation, which you really didn't need, but I'm glad it happened.
How is this? Base level.
Nice work, Spyro. The orbs you're carrying have activated this special portal. You won't find a talisman in the Ocean Speedway, but if you're fast, you'll get lots of treasure. Have fun.
You like the racing levels, Billy?
They're alright. They're nice little bonuses. I was stuck on this orb forever as a child. I think it was actually the very last one I got, because I could see it when you hit the button there.
Mm-hmm.
For the longest time, I'll get it in a sec. What I was trying to do was like, what if I flame and then run really fast? Yeah, obviously Spyro just ain't tuned for that. Eventually, I just got so tired of trying to. I'll just leave this one for last, so I went and completed the rest of the game. Yeah, you can't even get close, and then like
You just like
yeah,
hover
you just go
across.
out the window.
Look out the window. There's a window.
I figured it out eventually.
It's a little esoteric though, at least for like how this game does things.
I remember in the third one they had to explain to you exactly how this works, because yeah, in 2 they just flat out spawn you in it.
I don't recall what you mean.
The raceway levels.
What do you mean how they work?
Well, I mean, it
Oh,
just
like how,
spawns you
oh
in.
yeah, what you're supposed to do, yeah. Which is weird, because like second game also has these, and they don't really explain anything.
I'm not even sure why we're hitting these guys, actually. They just seem to be, like, enjoying a day at the beach. I think they're racing for that crowd over there.
And we are murdering them for our amusement.
one time you can't fall in the
It's due to water. Might be cooked, Spyro.
Where are any of the freaking race cars? Seed foam. Dag nabbit.
Drat. My wings have gotten slightly wet. I can no longer do anything. Spyro is truly secretly a cat. I was always bad at these as a kid because, like, child me, like, was bad at pattern recognition and didn't realize, oh wait, all these kind of just lead one into the next, so I just
don't
kind
think
of
I
lunge
have that
or
issue.
kind of lunge or run into whatever's available. And
Basically, yeah.
I think I would sometimes skip over one and then not know where it is.
to this game's credit, they're usually pretty apparent about that. It's not like Superman 64 to you.
Fly through my rings! You just kill those people cheering you
They
on.
probably deserve that, I don't know.
Fish sticks! Get your fresh fish sticks here!
I think you need to go the other way on this one.
Might be right.
If they're penguins, wouldn't it be chicken wings? Get your chicken wings here!
No, they're on it. It's just that's the direction they're going. You gotta go head on. Fly directly to the Ripto. I think that's what they're called in this.
What are these guys doing wrong again?
I don't know. Didn't get a proper boating license. Mrs. Puff has demanded their sacrifice. For the glory of unnamed boating school, ma'am, yes, ma'am.
I think when we get to the end of this, we'll find we've not really done a moral net good, but it can't be any worse than what Flock was on.
This is true. I don't think it's possible to be a bigger menace Scrimvlow than Flock.
Oh,
Flock's got that early Marmaduke energy, just the complete fucking
Marmaduke levels.
terror.
Dennis the Menace.
Get it, Spyro.
Really is like one of the most bizarre pivots in a
And then you gotta go for the
in like a comet.
Weird fish.
Yeah, it's kind of terrifying actually.
I guess now you think you're pretty good. Well,
You've
let's
killed
see
half
if
my
you're as good as the
population.
current champion.
Please do not Pepicolo, Queen Finny, and
All right, Spyro, meet the course champion.
Even I've got limits, man.
Race, you must fly through all the rings. Beware if Hunter flies through a ring.
Oh,
first.
you were
The rings
sabotaging
start
the
to shrink.
competition.
it's not really a race if I just
I
have
see
to
now.
keep pace with them.
Fly through my rings, Hunter.
Off my maze.
Whoa!
Another thing I was bad at as a kid is follow quests.
There's a
I mean,
really
this
rough
was just
one
kind
in
of
this game,
bad.
don't worry.
He's got the problem of flying just slow enough to be an issue, and also this is a really, actually really
Escort
tightly.
quests. Because sometimes, like, where the heck is he gonna go? Because you can't stop, I assume, so
No.
Yeah, sudden turns.
You can break a little bit, but I'm actually really surprised Billy's doing as well as he is. Why don't we just ride Hunter to the final world?
To the Tower of Ripto.
Great job, Spyro.
See, the joke works on multiple
That was
levels because
some
he'd later get
excellent
voiced by Elijah
flying.
Wood. Spyro, not Hunter.
Got some friggin' Laura Croft boot.
We did it.
I forget what the last world is in this place.
So that's the 2 levels we've done so far. Like,
Say, Spyro, you see this
okay,
wall
those kids
here?
were dicks,
I bet
but
you're
you can't just
dying
not
to
rescue
know what's on
babies
the
because
other
they're dicks.
side. If only I had a few more gems, I might be able to remember how to lower the wall.
See, Spyro, I've completely locked off this entire world from trade with this simple stone wall.
Okay, but as far
Pay
as
me
you know,
fat
the
ducats so
portal
the
to
chick
Drag's
dies.
Shores could be just on the other side of this wall, and there's only one way to find out. Ta-ta!
Oh, but it might be the way home.
Say, Spyro.
Pay
For a
me
brief
fat
moment, I
ducats
thought
so the
his
chick
eye.
dies.
For a brief moment, I thought his eye was a gem.
That would be kind of terrifying.
I'm reminded of the Penguin's design from Arkham City, where his monocle in that game
It's a
was
glass.
a glass bottle that had gotten lodged in it.
Okay.
Apparently, he can't
We've
get
got
it
the portal to
removed, but
Dragon's
he thinks it
Shores.
adds style
Aquaria
or
Tower is
something.
still a lovely
Oh
place.
boy, another water
I
level.
have a
Oh
home there
no,
myself.
Aquaria Towers. There ain't a lot of Scrimblows that can say they got good water levels.
Spyro's on the better end. It's
They're
not
on the
great,
higher end, but it's still a water level. Haha, you thought you were going home, you stupid dragon.
I mean, to be fair, we're not really concerned about home. We want to go to fucking Disneyland.
Oh yeah, vacation. And maybe also home. Oh, and then that's the... Get all the talismans, fight the boss.
What am I doing this session, folks?
Oh, you want it? At some point, you gotta know he's messing with you, right? Stupid animal.
Alright, these guys are just plain assholes, so I'd say we're 2 for
These-
1 tonight.
The funny-looking guys with the shock sticks have drained all our water.
So many
We can't
shock
get
sticks.
it back unless someone activates the switches they're guarding.
So I could choose to keep this, not a water level, is what you're saying.
But this isn't a water level, it's make this level a water level.
I don't want to do that, though.
But thou must.
Yes, screw all these seahorses,
Back
they...
off
Well,
the
they
line,
shouldn't
but
live
it's
in a
turning
water level.
Heck off the line, but it's turning something into a water level. Frankly, a far more pressing moral choice.
No.
Behold my water level in a door.
The shock stick
Not
guys
even
are
Doofenshmirtz
tough.
is that evil.
Yesterday they
I like how
turned
we've had
Vern,
faction
our
names
giant
for, like,
squid,
every
into
group of
fried
12 guys.
calamari.
Not Vern. And these are just the shock stick guys.
Yeah, okay, they murdered presumably a citizen, maybe a pet, I'm not sure. Could even be a god. That happens
Turn
a
him
lot
into
with giant
fried
squids.
calamari. And now I want some calamari. That usually ain't cheap when you live in a landlocked state. Usually gotta go to one of them sushi places for that, and even then there's no guarantee they're any good at it.
Actually, I never had octopus.
It's about what you'd... Well, as far as texture goes, it's about as chewy as you'd imagine.
What does it taste like? Yeah.
I'm not really sure how to describe.
It wasn't a
I wouldn't
genuine
say
question.
fish
So it's all
flavor.
good.
I guess it's just a thing all its own. Also, these crabs show up an awful lot in Spyro games. This specific kind of crab.
Big ol' eyes. I'm gonna assume it was like a modeling project for one of the devs, and they liked it a bunch. Like experimenting with like exploding into polygons.
Oh wait, no!
Sharks! Oh god!
Oh no, these things terrified me when I was little.
Killed by the street sharks. Thank goodness they don't move now that the water level's risen.
Sheep's swimming now because he was brought a scuba.
Ugh. I can't imagine trying to swim as a sheep.
Have you ever seen how they kill parasites on sheep?
Yes, that's also kind of terrifying.
I mean, it seems maybe a little bit harsh, but also, when you got that many sheep, kind of got things to do.
And I mean, they're not, presumably not being hurt, if done correctly. More just like, if my consciousness was in a sheep, I would probably find that situation deeply harrowing. I'm thinking of buying a submarine.
Hi, Spyro. You must be tougher than you look to get here. All the same, you won't be able to get past the metal sharks up ahead. I suppose I could let you borrow my submarine, though. For a modest fee, of course.
Rich man with a submarine trip. How could I possibly say no?
Suit yourself. Just don't go swimming through the tunnel. Those metal sharks are quite indestructible. Hi,
It's
100%
also at least a
sure.
reasonable denial for not buying. It's like, there's dangerous shit there. I swear Moneybags had a deeper voice, but I guess not. Or maybe it's in 3. He's got a deeper one.
It's in Heroes.
Yeah, maybe they made a deeper.
No,
And
no. I'm definitely thinking of one of the 3D.
These guys just shot crabs for fun.
Our world is wet again. We all want you to have this talisman of Aquaria
Popo.
Towers to remember us by.
Do not toot it.
We both know Spyro toots where he pleases.
You ain't got nothing to say? Oh, you're the guy at the very beginning, that's right. whole entire upper section. Get all the water. And you can run into the BT3 berry if you go out far. Oh no, was that not in this game? I might be thinking of a different level.
The water workers have kidnapped 6 of my children and hidden them in the tops of these
Wow.
towers. I borrowed some explosives to blast the doors off the towers. If you can make it to the top of the 6 numbered towers, my children will be safe.
Surely the kids can now just leave of their own accord.
How is a flipper gonna borrow an explosive? Flipper, are you gonna give it back?
Give it back. This is one of the worst orbs in the game because the camera does not help navigating these like puzzle towers. Oh, hey, Hunter. How are you breathing?
I've been trying to tame my new pet manta ray, but he just won't obey me. Hey, you're just about the right size to ride on his back. Great. Hop on his back and guide him through each of the rings of bubbles as it appears. And remember, he's brand new, so try not to get him dented or scratched up.
You didn't even name him?
I'll call him Piff.
I wonder if you can eat manta ray. Oh, that was
Well
actually
done.
quite simple.
I suppose I owe you something for that. Here, take this orb. I found it in one of my flippers. Now that the man
How do orbs keep ending up in
I'd
people's
love
shoes?
to get him into racing shape. Care to take him through a harder course? Okay, good luck. Incredible. You've got real talent. I could use a partner like you. You can have the orb I found in my other flipper, too.
Oh yeah, that's right. The shark are one. There's just a crab in here. Guarded by one crab. You couldn't have got past that?
One crab.
So, like a lot of animals, when you ask this question, yes, manta rays are edible, but most sources say it's not that great. It doesn't help that they're one of those animals that just kind of starts producing awful chemicals in their body the second they die.
Sharks
And
are
in
the
this
same
case,
way.
it's ammonia.
Yep. Sharks produce urea, which smells like pee-pee. Because it is pee-pee.
I guess at
You
least
kill a you're strong enough to kill a shark and don't even have the decency to taste good. It just tastes like pee. Peter, no.
Ada.
Remember, now that you got the flame power up, you can go kill them sharks.
Trying to get this stupid orb quest done. Where was 6 again?
The next room over, I think.
There it is.
Yeah. Our daunting final task.
Yeah, at this point I just super armor through it.
You did it! Now we can swim in peace. I heard that you were collecting these orbs. Please take this one.
Dang, Flippy, you're a real one. You just kinda... I helped you out. You said thanks.
Sounded like a voice actor who didn't come into work that day. One of the programmers had to rush job it.
A little bit.
Spyro, my children are dying. Thanks.
Helps. I don't remember where that heats flamesman power is. There it is. Now I can go kill the sharks. I've already forgotten where it was again. There it is.
Thank God this is a PS1 game, because, man, our sense of direction is atrocious.
Mine's never been great. How convenient there's 2 sharks planted directly outside this shark-proof sub I had to buy.
Moneybags, did you flood the ecosystem with robot sharks? At this point, I'm not even that mad. I'm kind of impressed.
Honestly, kind of impressive, yeah. Surely the expense of creating and releasing robot sharks is more than one sub can bring in.
Get
Moneybags.
Oh, you fought.
You've released an apex predator into this environment.
There's actually way more of a threat than those random scuba guys with shock sticks. What were you thinking?
Well done, Spyro. Now that you have 6 talismans, this door will open.
Why?
Okay, Spyro, jump through that hole in the
Shut
floor
up.
to get down to Crush's dungeon. I'll help you by tossing sheep through the hole if I can catch them. Good luck.
That is a sentence.
That was a sentence. Rush.
Fall into the void. Why do they call him that?
To the castle dungeon, Spyro. I thought that you might want to know how Ripto and his monsters arrived in Avalar.
Oh
You
yeah,
see,
Ripto
last
isn't
week
even
in
from
Winter
here.
Tundra, the professor was working on some new super portal technology.
There. That's the last orb in place. Now let's see. All we need are some coordinates.
Yeah, how about 22475? That's my birthday.
No, Hunter, don't!
What?
How could she have known what was gonna happen?
Get off me! Get off me, you useless buffoon!
Try 45100.
Why can't either of you? Where are we? No dragons. Wonderful. Crush, go back and pack my bags. We're moving in. Say hello to your new king.
Professor, shut it down! Hurry!
Oh my, oh my! I can't see the switch! I think I've broken my glasses!
Crush, go through the portal, you idiot!
To all your friends to take the orbs and scatter them throughout Avalar, quickly!
No! Go! Crush, get the orbs now!
What is he
started this
supposed to be?
No!
Dinosaur man.
Despicable little creature! I'll kill you!
This is bad news for Avalar. Hunter, why didn't you chase him?
Yeah, I would have gone after him. But didn't he say something about not liking dragons?
Professor, could we catch a dragon to help us?
Yes, I think so. We'll need a world that has an alignment much better suited to intercepting one of these creatures. How about Glimmer?
Good idea. We better go right now.
Bro needs anger management lessons.
We started this playthrough a day after Hunter's birthday.
Huh. Interesting. will tell you this: I don't know if a Spyro game ever goes to whatever realm Ripto is supposed to be, but you do go to a world he's like in charge of in one of the Game Boy games, and it's based off persistence of memory of all things. The like thing with the clock smelting.
Yeah,
Feels weird.
I'm actually distantly related to Salvador Dali.
Yeah.
We did it. We killed a
Frankly, I didn't do
weird
much of anything.
Cro-Magnon cave
You may have been able
dinosaur.
to defeat that simpleton, but Gulp will be more than a match for you.
Bring it on, Shorty.
Gulp, come here now.
Angrily hawks up Flim.
Destroy him and make sure it's painful. What? The roof? Gulp, get me out of here. So long, dragon.
What a wuss.
Magic guidebook. It changed some
I'm not really
banners.
sure how that worked. Probably because all the talismans.
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune. If it wasn't for Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. If Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I was a
He's right
champion
behind me,
bantamweight
isn't he?
boxer at university, and I still know a few moves. Take that, and that.
Boo.
Why, you?
He stuck the landing.
Yeah, that probably should have killed him.
I have
can't die
17
here.
fractures, Spyro.
I can't die here. I still have more money to count.
Yeah, it's like that friendship power boost in an anime, except if I die, I can't make more money.
He nearly ripped a man's arm off for a penny.
Oh, the Badlands.
Why is there never any good lands?
They should call it cold.
Thanks, folks. We'll be here all night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, here's your humanoids. Alright, so we're 3-1 tonight.
Spyro, the Ice Wizards have imprisoned our leader, Shaman Tuck. Can you help us rescue him? It is urgent. He has our tickets to tonight's hockey game in Colossus Valley.
Whatever you say, Cornholio.
Cluck, 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 yeah. Cluck, 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 yeah. Cluck, cluck, cluck,
I
yeah.
mean,
Ooh,
you saw him
terrible.
launch the Ice Wizard up first, so it seems like they launched the first assault.
If you get on the catapult, we'll help you across the chasm.
Are you guys just stuck here, though? I guess not, because, like, how'd you get here in the first place?
One of them has to stay here and die.
They throwing snowballs at each other?
They're just having fun.
Spyro also really likes their weird ice wizards.
Oh yeah, the like fodder for this level, these weird little living snowballs.
It's terrifying.
They could have used like some little white rabbits or something. I don't really.
They remind me of there's like a little kid show called like Bing and Bong or something. These little white aliens.
Watch. We'll help you climb this wall up ahead.
Okay, whatever you say, Iggy.
Who? What?
It's Iggy the
Guy
Ice
with
Builder,
name
that
was
his
Iggy.
name.
Oh, Iggy.
That's weird. The scenic Baja Blast ponds.
Delicious.
I don't know what this stuff's supposed to be. Probably something.
I know the
Primordial
first thing
ooze.
I need to do when I go to America is taste the hot
Oh,
blast.
that texture. Oh,
Oh, well,
that's
you
crunchy.
like it? Like this?
Gotta walk back and then run at it again. What the? Oh, the
It's a
spider.
little fella.
A tick.
Kind of reminds me of Jeff.
Yeah. Bro, he wasn't harming anyone.
This whole area is infested with creepy Draclets. You might be able to help us get rid of them if you could
Huh.
fly.
I'm not even sure what those are supposed to be like variants of. If they called them like snow ticks, that would make sense.
Hello there, Spyro. I could arrange for you to cross this bridge for a small fee. Okay, I'll be here if you change your mind.
Oh.
Spyro,
That's what
please.
I was gonna say.
Spyro, please. I need to pay for my surgery.
That condo and Hurricane.
I need those bones set back in place, Spyro.
Be in Hurricos. Anyway, Moneybags apparently controls, like, eldritch energy with money.
I mean, you got really cheap power, if nothing else.
It's also fresh too. They make it right there. Ah!
I promised myself I wasn't going to like ironically talk about themes or anything, and the most I'd do is, are we being a dick or not in this instance? But something actually has come up, and like, man, this franchise really hates wizards.
Hates what?
Just like wizards and magic, except for
Yeah,
fairies.
they're generally pretty dang evil. Well, I
Like,
mean, they're
all
dragons.
three main
Dragons
villains-
usually don't like wizards.
We used to give
All
guided
three
tours
main
of these
villains are
caves,
some
but now
variety
they are
of wizards.
infested with multiplying Draclets. It's only a matter of time before they take over our whole village. Do you think you can get rid of them for us? Great! But remember, you have to catch them all quickly, because if any are left alive, they will continue to multiply.
Please go commit genocide,
Okay,
Spyro.
I will accept invasive species, I suppose.
I mean, these things look terrifying. Oh, good. Now we're at the
Genocide.
friggin' Pepto-Bismol lakes.
What the hell is being made in this
I
goddamn
don't know. Friggin'
Snake
Moneybags
and
just
Tundra?
ruined this place.
Done oncelet all over the goddamn place.
You
have saved us all from a grisly fate. Please.
Where do you think these
accept this
Draclets came
orb
from?
as a small token of our thanks.
That's where all the rabbits went. They drank some of this stuff.
You know what? I'll be generous and say we've got a twofer for this one because like we've fought ice wizards and also an unrelated invasive species. So we're 4-1 tonight. Overall, pretty good. All right, to finish up my tangent. Despite the fact that wizards are evil and all of these, like the amount of wizards per game seems to like drastically go down. Cause like Spyro 1's fucking full of them. You got like 2 worlds that are almost nothing but wizards. Maybe even 3.
How many wizards are in this one? I know 3 has at least one world full. And then the main villain is a wizard.
Yeah.
Sorceress.
Sorceress.
It's all the same unless you play D&D.
Pretty much.
Uh,
I don't even know what the difference between like a sorcerer and a wizard is in D&D.
I'm really trying to recall. It's not coming to mind. I used to know.
One of them might be like cantrip based. I
think
important.
the casting methodology is different. I think one might like use regents or something. I forget it. I'm not even gonna guess.
Yeah, like most of the enemies in 3 are just variations of the Rhino dudes.
Where's the other?
I lost my pet snow leopard. I was busy fishing, and when I turned around, he was gone. I hope George didn't get eaten by the Draclets.
These things can just eat snow leopards?
It's a little snow leopard.
Oh, hey, George.
Oh wait, no he ain't. Never mind. It's actually a pretty large lad.
You won't. The eating noise in this always confused me. I'm not really sure.
It's like Minecraft noises.
This almost sounds like he's like slurping them up, like they're boneless or something.
You melted the bones right off.
I only just now remember this was a thing because I remember thinking it was impressive when I was little. I don't know if you guys can see, but look at the snowflakes they melt when they hit the ground.
Yeah, it's pretty
Like,
good.
they're just really nice. Aesthetic. Are we besties now?
There you. Okay, yeah.
Apparently Draclets can just hunt these whole.
You did it. You saved George.
You found George. I'm so glad he's safe. I'll be sure to pay more attention to him from now on. All I have with me is this round shiny thing I caught while I was fishing. You can have it if you like.
Unfortunately, this game does not have my favorite of the random pets for characters to have. That's an enchanted towers.
Thanks, Spyro. Just hold tight for a second and look out below.
Less Cornholio and more the little guy from the Green Gang on Powerpuff Girls.
Oh yeah.
Ow. You'd think those guys could have got me out of here without rolling a 2-ton snowball onto my head. Here, take this crystal. I traded some hockey tickets for it.
No! How are they gonna see the, I don't know.
Honestly, probably wasn't going to be a great game. I don't even know if they have another hockey player. Oh wow, 100% of it. Okay.
They had two. You have at least two.
2 goalies.
Oh right, yeah.
That wasn't a good noise. What?
Oh, okay. I guess they're fine. They also just kind of look like Muppets.
A little bit. I think it's the lack of eyes. They got them Brad
Big old
Armstrong brows.
flappy mouths. How was that even a talisman? That was just a chunk of ice.
A cool looking chunk of ice. If you're telling me if you saw that when you're out walking, you wouldn't be like, dang.
Well, I live in Louisiana, so I'd be pretty
Well, that'd be
surprised.
even more impressive then, wouldn't it? Whatever, that's
Good night, everybody.